At Ludlow Rehab Center, we strive to help all struggling addicts by providing the best care in Fairfield County. Among the many drugs, heroin is one of the most commonly abused ones that we see in this center.
So this is my 8th time at Margot Rehab Center. I've been here before for other drugs, but this time it was heroin. So I began using heroin 2 years ago because it was cheaper than Oxy, and I thought it'd be fun. After a few times of trying it, I was hooked. It made me feel really good. My friends and family started noticing that I had a different attitude, and people kept telling me that I looked flushed all the time, and I had a hard time staying awake during the day. The day my mom found syringes in my sock drawer was the day I was admitted back to Ludlow.
The dependence, tolerance, and withdrawal for heroin is unimaginable. Not only is the drug mentally dependent, but physically addicting. There is a high need for more and more intake, which causes greater tolerance. Many of the patients we see here can't go a day without heroin, making their transition from usage to a drug-free life very difficult. Although the more serious withdrawals can occur after a greater tolerance has been made, within just a few hours after one's first use, one can experience withdrawal symptoms. The patients we see here at Ludlow experience traumatic withdrawal. This includes vomiting, diarrhea, insomnia, cold flashes, depression, rapid heart rate, muscle spasms, and impaired respiration.
My first week at Ludlow was awful. I couldn't sleep and I couldn't stop puking. All I wanted was some heroin.
Many do not know the real reasons as to why heroin is so addictive. Our brain consists of many neurotransmitters, 2 of which are dopamine and endorphins. These are feel-good chemicals that are released when the body experiences pain or stress. Heroin influences the production of these neurotransmitters to give off that good feel. When heroin enters the body, it is turned into morphine, which then binds to opioid receptors. This affects one's blood pressure, arousal, and respiration.
Margot Rehab Center has shown me that drugs are not the way to success. I look to live a drug-free life now, and I hope to help prevent others from going down the same path that I did.
The staff here at Ludlow Rehab Center is working to create campaigns as well as informational sessions to inform young generations about heroin. We believe it is important to stop the spread of the usage of heroin before too many become addicted. We feel as though the more knowledge one has on heroin, the less likely he is to do the drug. It is crucial to spread the information to young potential users because the effects it has on their brains is more traumatic. Drug use has been known to increase during times of transition, whether it is from middle school to high school or through a divorce. During these time periods, it is essential that family and friends are supported and aware of the potential use of drugs. As much as we can try to prevent it, drug use will still be a problem within our society. In addition to rehabilitation centers like Ludlow, medication is also an option to ease one's addiction. There are 3 forms of medication that are used present day on heroin addicts. The first is buprenorphine and methadone, which helps reduce the cravings of heroin by binding to the same receptor cells as it. The following is naltrexone, which blocks opioid receptors, so there is no effect from the heroin intake. The last is naloxone, which is used after a heroin overdosage to counter its effects. From all the staff here at Ludlow Rehab Center, we hope this commercial has been very informative.
Please call 1-800-537-3422 or visit ldrehabct.com for more info.